Hello, I'm Karen.
And I'm Fred.
And we're the West Coast Reiki Center. And we're super stoked to be offering the Spring Cleanse workshop to you. We just finished offering it live and had quite a good response, and for ourselves had a lot of transformation in our own personal lives. So we figured it would be a good idea to videotape it and share it with you guys. One thing I want to mention is that just as with many of our programs, this has been divided into 4 sections. We've got the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual. And you're going to see that repeated again and again throughout our programs, because we believe that our programs should be holistic, so that you can take everything that you've learned, package it all together, and then take it into your own personal lives and use it so that life becomes a little bit easier.
Yes. It's like different way or different approaches to the same truth.
Right.
And one thing on that program, so a little bit of technical parts, you receive like a PDF with a journal. And so what we'd like you to do is, like, when we say, please write on your journal, just pause the video and write everything that you want, or draw, be creative, and then play again. Make sense?
Makes sense to me. I'm pretty sure it'll make sense to you guys too. So, before we begin the meat of the class, we thought it would be a good idea to check in on where you guys are at right now on a physical, a mental, a spiritual, and an emotional level. So at the beginning of your manual, you have a wheel, which with each of these sections divided. We're going to begin by connecting just briefly to our hearts, and then we're going to take a look in the manual, and we're going to see, where are we? Are we empty or are we full in each of those spaces? And please be really, really honest, because we're going to do another check-in again at the end to see where we are then in each of these areas of life.
And sometimes it brings a lot of surprises.
Oh, it totally does. And also, it's not exactly normal to be full in all of those areas at the same time. I mean, it would be like, yeah, you'd take over the world if you were full in all of those areas all the time.
Awesome, it will be.
So, we're going to get you guys to just take a moment and either sit cross-legged or with your feet flat on the floor, and close your eyes. And take both of your hands, placing them on your heart. Just taking a couple of moments with a nice breath in. And a nice breath out. And then just allowing your awareness and your consciousness to arrive in your heart space. And you're just going to ask for some clarity here. And the question you're going to ask is, how am I feeling on a physical level? How am I feeling on a mental level? How am I feeling on an emotional level? And how am I feeling on a spiritual level? And just allowing yourself to really receive these answers with no judgment. And whenever you're ready, you're going to begin to deepen your breath. And you'll pause the video and take a moment to fill in the chart, either on the page that we've sent to you or in your journal. And we'll be right back with the first piece on the physical.